Good morning, dear children. Welcome to BNCBSE English online class. I hope you are all safe. Yes? Okay. So, children, today we are going to start a new lesson, new poem. Okay, dear children? Yes, the name of the poem is The Ants. So, what's the title of the poem? The Ants. Okay. So, children, it's given in the page number 34. So, I'll love you take page number 34 now. Yes? Have you all taken? Okay. So, dear children, have you all seen this picture? Yes. Can you see the picture here in the screen? Yes. What is this? It's an ant, isn't it? So, as soon as you see the picture, what comes to your mind? Yes? Ants. What do you know about the ants? Yes, ants are hardworking, isn't it? Yes, ants are hardworking, isn't it, children? So, all the time, we human beings, we are inspired by the ants because of their hard working. Okay, so children, in this poem, we are going to learn certain values, some values from the goodness of the ants. Okay, children? Yes. Now let's read stanza 1. Okay, let's read stanza 1. I hope you all are ready with your textbook. I'll have you take page number 34. Yes, are you ready? Okay, children. So let's read the first two lines. A little black ant found a large grain of wheat. So what does it find? A large grain of wheat. So who found a large grain of wheat? A little black ant. Okay, so too heavy to lift or to roll. So this little black ant, it cannot lift or roll the large grain of wheat. Okay, it was so heavy. The grain of wheat was so heavy, so it can neither lift nor roll it. Okay, dear children. So truly it was heavier than its own weight. Okay, this large grain of wheat is heavier, bigger than this ant. Okay, dear children. Yes, let's move on to next lines. So he begged of a neighbor he happened to meet to help it down into his hole. So children, when this little black ant was trying to carry a large grain of wheat, on his way he has seen a neighbor, okay, a neighbor ant. So he went to that neighbor and asked, help me to carry this, help me to lift this to down into my hole, ant hill. Okay, ant hole. Okay, dear children. Yes. Okay, so what's the summary of this first stanza? A little black ant found a large grain of wheat that was so heavy it cannot lift or roll it. Okay, so when it was trying to lift it, he saw a neighbor ant there. It called for help, isn't it? Yes. So here, children, before we move on to next stanza, let's find the rhyming words here. See, wheat, meat, roll, hole. Okay, so these are the rhyming words here in stanza 1. Okay, children? Yes, children, let's read stanza 2 now. I have got my own work to look after, said he. Who? Yes, said by neighbor ant. Okay, you must shift for yourself if you please. Okay, so how? Look at this. How does it? Now let's read stanza 2, my dear children. I have got my own work to look after, said he. Who said? Yes, the neighbor ant. Okay, you must shift for yourself if you please. Yes, it said in an rude way, in an impolite manner. Okay, children, so what did it say? What did the neighbor ant say? told that, oh, I have some other work. I want to do my work. If you want to shift your grain of wheat, you just go and shift. I'm not ready to help. So is this a way to respond to the person whom asks help from you? Yes, is this the way? No, isn't it? But look this ant, neighbor ant, how does it respond in a rude manner? In an impolite way, isn't it, dear children? Yes, so look at this. With an angry face, isn't it? It looks scarier, isn't it, dear children? Yes, so my dear children, you should not scary other people with your long face, with your angry face. Okay? Yes, okay, children, let's read the next lines. So he crawled off as selfish and crass as could be, and lay down to sleep at his ease. See, he was very busy to take rest. He was very busy to sleep. That's why he just answered in this rude manner, in this impolite way. Okay, then after answering the little black ant, it just crawled off as selfish. So this neighbor ant is selfish and cross. So what does it mean? This means angry here. Okay, children. So cross means angry in this poem. Okay. Yes, children. So look at this face. It's angry, isn't it? Yeah, so this is what happening here in stanza 2. Now let's move on to stanza 3. Okay. So this neighbor ant, it went, and on his way one more ant is coming. Okay, children? Yes. Just then a black brother was passing the road. So this little black ant was very sad because no one was there to help him carry a large grain of wheat. So it was so sad. Okay, then when it was sitting very sad, one black brother was passing the road. Okay, who was passing the road? A black brother ant. Okay, children, and seeing his brother in want. So want, need. So this black brother, he understood that this little black ant was in need. It needed some help. Okay, then came up, assisted. What does it mean, assisted? Helped. Assisted, helped. So assisting, helping. Okay, so came up and assisted him in with his load. What's the load here? Yes, the wheat, isn't it? The large grain of wheat, that is load here. Okay, children? Yes, okay. So this black brother ant, it came here and assisted the brother ant. Okay, children? Yes, then for he was a good-natured ant. So we can say that black brother ant was good-natured ant. That's why it was ready to help the black little ant as soon as he understood that it was in need. Okay, so my dear children, this is how you should help your neighbors. Okay, if you see any needy people on your way, don't ignore them. Just try to help them in any way. Okay, children? Yes. Now, look at this picture, my dear children. What can you see in this picture? The ants are helping each other. So, what's the value you are learning from ants? Yes, what's the value? Helping mind. Yes, what's the value you're learning? Helping mind. Okay, children? Yes. Then let's move on to stanza 4. So here, look at the picture. Somebody says no. Here, no. Okay, now let's see who are they. Okay? Yes, children. So here, so this stanza 4 is a message from Jane Taylor for you children. Okay, for you people. A lady named Jane Taylor, she gave some message. So do you have any idea who is Jane Taylor? What's that relationship between this Jane Taylor and this poem? Is there any connection between this lady and the poem? Yes, yes, obviously. So this is Jane Taylor, the one who has written this poem. Yes, so now in this stanza 4, my dear children, this poet, she gave some message for you. Okay, so children, listen to me. Let all who the story may happen to hear endeavor to profit by it. Okay, so endeavor, this means you should make some effort. Okay, make some effort, try. Okay, yes, so children, let all who the story may happen to hear. So she said that, this poet said that, children, those who are listening this story, endeavor to profit by it. So profit, you should gain something. Okay, you should learn something from this story. Okay, children, so you should make some effort to learn something from this story. So this is what the poet trying to say to you. Okay, let's move on to the next lines. For often it happens that children appear as cross as the ants every bit. So now she was sad. Why? For often it happens that children appear as cross as the ant. Cross. What's the meaning of cross here? Yes, I said you already. What's the meaning of cross? It's angry. Here in this poem, cross means angry. Okay, children. So this poet, she said that often she sees something. What? What does it she say? Yes, some children, they are saying no. Okay, so some children, they are showing their anger face. Okay, they are angry. They have long face to help the needy people. Yes, like the neighbor ant. Yes, it says no to help the little ant, little black ant. Isn't it, dear children? So like that black ant, there are, like that neighbor black ant, there are some children, they are not helping their friends or their neighbors. So the poet, she is so sad. Okay, children. Yes. So now let's move on to stanza 5. This is the last stanza of your poem. So here, and the good-natured ant who assisted his brother may teach those who choose to be taught. Let me ask you one thing, children. Who is the good-natured ant here? Yes, it's the brother ant. Yes, do you remember? Yes, who helps the little black ant? It's the brother ant. So the brother ant was the good-natured ant. Okay, children, yes. Who assisted his brother? Yes, it helped. So assisted, helped. Okay, G-L-P-E-D, helped. Okay, children, yes. May teach those who choose to be taught. So who are the chosen people here? Who are the chosen children here? Yes, you are the children. You are chosen to be taught. Taught what? Yes, the value. What's the value? What's the value you learn from the ants? You learned from the story? Yes, helping mind. Yes, helping mind. Helping your neighbors. Helping your siblings, helping your relatives, helping your elders. So this is the value you are learning from here. From whom? From whom you are learning? Yes, from the good-natured ant. From the good-natured helping ant. Okay? Yes, dear children. Okay, let's move on to next 2 lines. That of little insects are kind to each other. So look here, even these insects, the small tiny insects, they are helping each other. They are kind to each other. It's helping and it also helps. Okay, yes children. So then children most certainly ought. So children, like these small creatures, okay, you should also help the needy people. You should also be kind and help the needy people. So children, here you are learning two things. What are the two things? You should not be selfish like the neighbor ants. Okay, and the second thing, you should help the needy people like the good natured ant. Okay, so this is the thing you are learning from here. Okay children, this is the thing the poet stressed here. Okay, yes children. Now let's learn some rhyming words from the poem. So the first stanza, with meat, with meat. Okay, second one, roll hole, roll hole. Okay, so you know what is a rhyming word, isn't it? It ends with the same sound, isn't it? Wheat, eat, meat, eat, isn't it? Yes. Then move on to second stanza. Yes, what there in second stanza? He be, it ends with same sound, he, be, isn't it? Then here, please, ease, so how does it end? Ease, same sound, isn't it children? Then stanza 3 has the rhyming words road, load, road, load, road, ode, load, ode, isn't it? Then want, ant, isn't it? So this is the same sound here. Okay children. Then stanza 4, here, appear, ear, here, appear, it, bit. Okay, then let's move on to stanza 5, brother, other, there, other. Okay, then taught, ought, okay, so children, you know what is a rhyming word, isn't it? So the rhyming words have same ending, same sound. So the end of the rhyming words have the same sound. Okay, brother, other, taught, ought. Okay children, yes. Now let's move on to some questions given in page number 34. Okay, so what's the first question? Let me read the first question. What did the little black ant find? Do you remember? The very first line of the poem says that the black little ant found dash. Yes children, dash. What's the answer? Grain of sand, grain of wheat. What's the answer? The little black ant found a large grain of wheat, isn't it, dear children? So all of you write here, grain of wheat. W-H-E-A-T. So write here, okay? Then let's move on to second question, question 2. Whom did the little black ant beg for help? So at first, this little black ant begged for help, whether it's his neighbor or his father. It's his father? No. So what's the correct answer? His neighbor. So all of you write here, his neighbor. N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R. Okay, have you written? Yes, that's good, my dear children. And write with pencil. Use pencil when you are writing in a textbook. Okay, yes children, so your homework is complete page number 33 and 35. So after completing your homework, what will you do? Yes, you should take a snapshot and send it to your teacher. Okay, send it to me. Okay children. Yes, so children, let's wind up our class here till we meet in our next class. Bye for now. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.